Hey guys, how's it going? Says back again with another episode of My Player here on Xbox One, into episode 50 for real this time, even though I said 50 yesterday. It's actually 50 today, and we actually have kind of deja vu actually. We played Aston Villa in the league yesterday as well as PSG in the Europa League in the quarterfinals. No, it's the round of 16, not my mistake. And then we have Aston Villa again today in the Cup this time, quarterfinal of the FA Cup, and then we have that second leg at home this time against Paris Saint-Germain. Of course, if you missed yesterday's episode, there's a link to it in the bottom left-hand side of your picture. I won't ruin what the result from the first leg was, so if you want to make sure that you're fully up to speed, then feel free to check the channel page for that, and or anything else you may have missed over the past 2 days. We've actually not been selected for this cup game against PSG. That's weird. It's playing Dumbia. It's the first time we've been dropped since we've been at Everton, so I'm not too sure why, considering we were in good goal scoring form yesterday. Perhaps it's just because we were a little bit jaded, a little bit tired. We actually lose. We're out of the FA Cup and there's nothing that we can do about it. That's really frustrating actually. Quite disappointed about that. So our FA Cup dream comes to an end this year. We have been selected for the qualifiers against Denmark and Romania upcoming for the England national team. That's good. So we should have one of those in today's episode, in fact. Probably the one against Denmark. You would have thought we'll play in that as opposed to the game against Romania. We may play both, we'll have to wait and see, but we'll start off with this game against PSG then, rather than the game against Aston Villa. So let's jump into the game against PSG. Hopefully we can continue our good form and come out with a victory and progress through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Here we go then. Goodison Park is clad out in the Europa League kind of promotional banners, as you can see across the advertising hoardings, etc. Nicely colour themed actually. Even though they don't have the rights to the Europa League, they still have kind of the same sort of colours. So you do get that Europa League feel to the game. Of course, I will spoil the result now if you weren't available to see yesterday's video. We won the first leg away from home at the Parc des Princes 2-1. They picked up a late goal through Javier Pastore to bring the tie back into contention. Now, of course, 2 away goals are definitely going to be in our favour from that opening leg, but if we can pick up a goal here, then PSG would need at least 3 to win the tie outright. Otherwise we'll be heading into extra time. So hopefully we can pick up at least one. Although they're on the attack here. Edinson Cavani in behind straight away. Lovely dink finish. And PSG after 3 minutes have their first away goal. Really nice ball over the top. Edinson Cavani is a fantastic finisher and he's proved that just there. Really nice lofted finish. And unfortunately we fall 1-0 down early on. Stones has given the ball away straight to Edinson Cavani there. Lavezzi's through here. They've got 4 men lining up for this shot on goal. I don't know how Lucas has put that wide. That is a glorious opportunity inside 10 minutes to make it 2 and really put the cat amongst the pigeons for this tie. And Lucas misses it. That could be crucial come the end of the game. We're going to have to step our game up defensively, otherwise we really could find ourselves out of the Europa League at this rate. Chance for us to catch him on the counter-attack here. Kevin Morales has got the pace to get away. He's played in James McCarthy. I'll call for the through ball. It's going to come. I've not got any support in the box just yet. Can I get inside Alex? We can. It's James McCarthy. He's taking the ball off me. Can he have the shot? It's blocked by the defender. Calls to Morales. And we have the goal to get us back in the lead on aggregate. 13 minutes in, it's 1-1. And it could easily have been 2-1 had Lucas scored that chance. Could that miss have been as crucial as we thought it might be now that we've managed to pull the game level on the night? It's 3-2 to us on aggregate, and as things stand, PSG now need 1 goal to take us to extra time and 2 goals to win the tie outright on the night in inside 90 minutes. There's only one scenario now that we can go to extra time, and that's if PSG win this game 2-1. Nice ball. Can Cavani bring that down? He can. It's missed by the defenders and he's going to slot it into the back of the net. As things stand now, this is the only scenario in which we can go to extra time in this game. That was really disappointing. The defender just got caught underneath the ball, just lost the flight of it, maybe got his eyes distracted by a floodlight perhaps, but as the ball got lofted over there, you'd have thought the defender would have gone up to win it, and unfortunately Jagielka just watched it drift into the path of Cavani. It's a great finish, another world-class finish from Edinson Cavani. It's PSG 2, Everton 1. It's Kevin Morales. Try and find him again on the outside. Of course, as the situation stands now, as long as we can draw on the night, we will go through. I'll try and find Ross Barkley here, looking for his second goal. Smashes it past that near post. Glorious opportunity. They really should have put that into the back of the net. It was Ross Barkley that scored the first goal, not Kevin Morales, as I mistakenly said earlier. That just drifted away as he struck it across the goal. Unfortunately, it went out harmlessly, but we're bringing on Adi McGeady now, former Guy Gay, so hopefully, as he always does, that might bring a fresh impetus to the left-hand side of the pitch. We'll try and get ourselves back in it. Cavani into Matuidi. Really wary of that ball over the top from them now, looking for Edinson Cavani, because that is how they've scored both of their goals so far. Don't want them to do that again. Lucas into Jale. They're keeping possession quite well. They have done all game, to be fair. They're one of the best teams in Europe, PSG, and you would expect them to be able to keep possession like this. Johan Kabay is going to find Edinson Cavani. Can he win it here for PSG? No, he can't. We're going to get the ball away. I'm going to call for it from Maida McGeady. Gets blocked, but we still maintain possession. Ross Barkley's got it here. I'm going to call for a through ball. We could be in. Can we send Everton through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League? Yes, we can. It's 2-2 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate. Everton are going to go through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League thanks to a goal from ourselves. We just had enough time there to settle ourselves, compose ourselves in front of Duche, find the back of the net. Very, very similar to the way PSG scored both of their goals, in fact, with that ball over the top. We find it more effective for us this time. Finding the back of the net, it's 2-2 on the night, 4-3 on aggregate, and so long as we can keep PSG out for these last 5 minutes, we will be going through to the quarterfinals of the Europa League. Come PSG, Digne into Johan Kabay, linking up well with Cavani and Matuidi. Don't let Blaise Matuidi on his left foot, please. The ball's dropped free. Lucas is in. He's made it 3-2. It's 3-2 on the night. It's... oh, don't believe it. That's actually put us out of the competition. Oh, they're going to go through on away goals, of course. They've now scored 3. We're drawing on aggregate 4-4, but PSG have 3 away goals compared to our 2 from the first leg. Absolute heartbreak here for Everton. I cannot believe that. After we get ourselves that goal from that over-the-top through ball to effectively, we thought, win us the tie, the sucker punch comes at the other end. Ball drops free, bounces off 3 defenders. None of them can react to the ball. And Lucas pounces. Now, can we get a final chance here? Gibson out to Stephen Naismith, who's been brought on for Kevin Morales. He's going to find the ball back at his feet. We'll call for the cross. Can we? Oh, the ball's still free. It's McGeady. McGeady finds me. No, terrible shot, Ches. Oh, we had such a good opportunity there, and the final whistle goes. I'm actually face palming. You can probably tell from the change in the audio. I can't believe I've done that. We had the chance at our feet to send us through. We could have had 3 goals in the space of the last 5 minutes and put ourselves through to the next round of the Europa League. Unfortunately, it's a tame shot that falls straight at the feet of the goalkeeper. It's PSG 3, Everton 2 on the night. It's 4-4 on aggregate, and Paris Saint-Germain are going to go through on away goals. It's a disappointing way to go out of the Europa League. So we're out of 2 competitions in the space of 2 games. We only had the impact in one of them, but unfortunately it's looking like it is going to be a disappointing cup season for Everton here, and we're going to go out. Hopefully we can pick ourselves up with a decent game internationally against either Denmark or Romania, but we'll jump to those games now. Oh, I'm so disappointed. We haven't been selected for the game away at Denmark. Rooney is starting up top, so it is only a couple of games after that game against PSG, so thanks to Roy Hodgson for actually giving me a bit of a rest. We should... wow, I was going to say we should win. We lose 2-0 away in Denmark. That is a big turn up for the books for the European qualifiers. I'm not too sure what this Phil Jones is out for 2 months now. I'm not too sure what the group looks like. We have been selected for this game against Romania, so we'll have a look at the group when it flashes up on screen as we're on the way into the game. But hopefully we can come back with that good result here. Get another another international goal. We have got 1 for our international career so far. Hopefully we can build on that right now. Here we go then, European Championship qualifiers for Euro 2016, England away at Romania. Now, we will have a quick look at the group. That loss to Denmark could have really affected our chances of progressing. Fortunately, it hasn't. We still sit top of the group. That was our first defeat in the group stage, but it is very, very tight at the top there with Czech Republic on 12 points. Those 3 points for Denmark move them up to just 1 point behind the Czech Republic as well. So it's all to play for here. Christian Kivu has got his helmet on. Of course, got a knock to the head a few years ago, so needs to wear that helmet similar to Petr Cech. To save himself from brain damage, I suppose. But hopefully we can have a good performance here for England, and we can maintain that top of the league position. It's Kirichez, the Tottenham centre-back, but he's given the ball away to me. Now can I actually cut back inside, look for the ball, looking for Adam Lallana. Is he going to get on the end of it? He is. Can we get an assist in our England career? Inadvertently, it is going to find its way into the back of the net. Adam Lallana picks up a goal. I'm not sure whether the Romanian defender there would have been able to get anything on that and clear it. He looked as if he slowed to a jog rather than sprinting towards the ball that was going over the line. But it's England 1, Romania 0. That is a big goal early away from home. Just getting a shin to it to knock it underneath the goalkeeper there. I think the defender really could have kept that out. Nonetheless, it's Romania 0, England 1 here away from home. Positive things after a disappointing game domestically. Romania with a dangerous set piece. Saponara whips the ball in. It's dropped free, just about hacked clear. Jeeves, was that Jolien Lescott in the mix there in the box? Not too sure. I think I saw Lescott's name flash up, but Lennon should win that. I'm going to call for a through ball. Matty Jarvis is going to find us. We'll try and find Aaron Lennon if we can. No, I did genuinely press the pass, but we're going to have this shot. We hit the post, so close to getting ourselves our second international goal of our careers. Unfortunately, off the woodwork. Oh, it's disappointing, but we kept the ball here. Here's Leighton Baines. Can Jack Wilshere find me with the lob through ball? Oh, he's played it. I'm not quite going to get there, though. It is going to fall straight into the hands of Pantilimon. Oh, so close, guys. So close. Hopefully we can have another good chance like that a little bit later on in this first half. Here come Romania down the right-hand side. Grigori on the ball. It's a dangerous ball in. Jeeps. Jolien Lescott had to acrobatically clear that off the line. I wasn't sure what John Ruddy was doing there. He looked as if he was just going to let it go into the back of the net. That was really weird. I'm having to get in my stride defensively here as well to make sure that Romania still don't cause us any problems. Jolien Lescott, I might actually call for through ball here. Perhaps I shouldn't have done, because that made him dawdle on the ball and they've given it away, but we've managed to get it back through Jordan Henderson. Danger averted. Just about. Yep, Jolien Lescott maintains possession. That was close to 1-1 there. Win the flick on. Find Aaron Lennon. Can we race free? There's a lot of us here in support. Aaron Lennon might not need any of us. He's going to run all the way on. Good save by Pantilimon, trying to gamble with the loose ball. Unfortunately, can't quite get there. Lennon probably should have done better there, although to be fair, Pantilimon is 12 feet tall, so it is going to be hard to get the ball past him. We were fortunate with the way that the ball deflected under him for our opening goal, but still, you would have expected Lennon to put that into the back of the net in that situation. Here we go at half-time then, 1-0 up away in Bucharest. Decent performance from us so far. Just about holding on to that 1-0 lead. Could have made it 2-0, but equally it could have been 1-1 with that clearance off the line from Jolien Lescott. So it's been an interesting first half, to say the least. We've got an assist so far, though, so that's decent from us on a personal level, but hopefully we can pick up a goal to go along with that. We'll have to wait and see what happens in the second half. Here come Romania down the left-hand side, cutting it inside, though. It looks like they've got a man on the overlap on the outside. It's Herrera. Finds the man in the box, Makanu. Chance here for Romania. Ball deflected. Fortunately, it loops up into the arms of John Ruddy. As you can see from the possession stats in the top left, Romania actually have had a lot of this game. We can't keep possession very well so far, and it's definitely not over by any means. One goal probably won't be enough. I am expecting Romania to get at least one goal in this game with the amount of possession and chances they've had. So we're going to probably need a second to maintain a win out of this one. We've just brought Tom Cleverley on for Adam Lallana. Now, ordinarily, I would be particularly disappointed about that, but if you remember rightly from the game where we got our opening international goal, it was actually Tom Cleverley that provided the assist, so perhaps it might be a positive move for us offensively, and not as disappointing as it might actually have been if it were real life. So maybe Tom Cleverley can prove the difference here. I think he's offside there, though. Terrible positioning sense from him, and that unfortunately the move comes to an end. I probably could have played in Aaron Lennon there. He's got so much space. If I could have slid that behind the defender. Oh, just about keep the ball in. Here's Leighton Baines now. I'll call for a cross. He's not going to get it, but we're going to pick up a corner. Now, can we create something from this? They've made a change and brought on Alexei for Lazar. Ball is not going our way, but it is going to fall to Jolien Lescott. Great save by Pantilimon, using that big frame just to reach out and pluck the ball out of the air. We've brought on Theo Walcott for Matt Jarvis, apparently, so that might add an extra injection. Well, not might add, will add an extra injection of even more pace down that left-hand side. Here's Jack Wilshere. Perhaps might come back inside to me, has done. We'll use Jordan Henderson there, finds Aaron Lennon in behind. Good tackle from Herrera. He's going to keep it in though, Aaron Lennon. Try and give him some support here if he wants to find me, which he can do. Get the first touch to get away from the defender. I've lost possession, fuck's sake. Giving the ball away there, straight to Tom Cleverley. Now what can we create here? Cleverley's just giving the ball straight over. He's going to pounce on the free ball, and he's giving it away again. So perhaps Tom Cleverley coming onto the pitch wasn't such a good omen for us this time. He appears to be just as poor as he normally is. But Romania still very, very good in possession. Got a man running here. That love through ball might find him. Can they grab an equaliser in the last minute? No, it's a fantastic reaction save from John Ruddy down to his left-hand side. I thought the love through ball was going to come, or going to be our undoing, just like it was in the game against PSG. Can we clear this? If we do, we should win. We've cleared it. There is the final whistle. We have picked up the win. Oh, real threats there from Romania right at the end. They almost were able to pick up an equaliser in stoppage time, but fortunately we come out with all 3 points for England. Unfortunately, we don't progress through in either the FA Cup or the Europa League in today's episode. So that's disappointing, but we do get at least one victory in the video today. So thank you very much for watching, guys. There will be a World Cup Stickerbook episode tonight, which may potentially be the last one ever, so do be sure to check that in your sub boxes at 7:30. I will explain more in that video, but as for now, that's all for this afternoon, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to leave the video a like if you could be so kind. That'd be absolutely superb. Of course, subscribe if you haven't. There'll be a link to do so in the top right, as well as in the description, and also in the description you'll find links to my Twitter and to my Instagram if you want to follow me over there. And of course, feel free to check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.